Governor Siminalayi Fubara returns as Governor of Rivers State after 6 months emergency rule.
If you look at the list of causes, part of the whole thing is alcoholism, and also the dose of whatever it takes over a long time.
Medical experts recommend thorough fertility assessment for men to address rising cases of male infertility. Lagos State Police Command restores peace and normalcy to Tajosho Market following violent disturbance by hoodlums. Hello and welcome to the News Desk at 3 on NTN 24. We're live in Abuja. I am Mina Daniels. President Bola Tinubu is in Kaduna on a day's visit. The president's visit is to participate in the wedding ceremony between Nasiruddin Yari and Safia Shehu Idris. Nasiruddin is the son of the senator representing Zamfara West, Abdulaziz Yari. Presidential Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, stated that President Tinubu will also pay a courtesy visit to Aisha, the widow of the late former President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, at their family residence in Kaduna. Governor Siminalayi Fubara has returned as governor to the Rivers State Government House in Port Harcourt after 6 months of emergency rule in the state. Speaking to journalists after his arrival, Governor Fubara, flanked by the Deputy Governor Ngozi Odu, expressed his love for the people of the state, promising to deliver on good governance.
Really humbled me. He showed love, confidence, and solidarity. I want to say that it is not just a celebration, a massive reception by the number of people who came out to celebrate, but a display or reaffirmation of the bond between this government and the people that we are serving. I want to assure you that we will, by the grace of God, continue to do those things that has made you people love us. I want to appreciate everyone and to say that we love you, but God loves you more. We are going to address the state officially by 6 p.m. this evening, and in that state broadcast, every other person, every personality, every authority that gives support to this normalcy will be properly recognized. Thank you.
NTA correspondent Robinson Dorotade, who has been monitoring the developments in the state, is standing by at the Government House in Port Harcourt to bring us more updates on the governor's return. Hello, Robinson. It's good to see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you. The joy in Port Harcourt, River State is very high. Everybody was expecting the resumption of the governor since yesterday, and as early as 6 a.m. this morning, journalists, political chieftains, and everybody who wished to meet with the governor were at the airport. The crowd was so much. It was around few minutes after 1 that few minutes after 12 that the governor's aircraft landed at the Port Harcourt International Airport. And of course, the crowd, as you have seen all over the places, was very much. The governor could not even grant interview at the airport. To even greet people was a problem because of the crowd. But they were able to maneuver him, and pull him out of the crowd, where he got to the government house, and he granted the press interview that we saw. The joy is that the elected governor of the state is back, and civil governance has returned back to the state. By 6 p.m. today, he promised to do an official broadcast concerning its resumption. We all are waiting, but for now, everywhere is calm. There is joy in the atmosphere, and everybody is patiently waiting to hear what he has to say.
Well, I can imagine that feeling, Robinson, I know. But were you able to feel the pulse of the people? What are their expectations from their governor upon his return?
The expectation has been good governance. Since there are some of them here for them to speak for themselves, but basically from all the people we have interviewed, have all said the same thing, that the governor has been performing the way they wanted, and that in the last 6 months of emergency rule, it seems everything about governance stopped, especially the projects that are very dear to the people's heart, like the Trans-Calabari Road and the Port Harcourt Ring Road. But now that the governor has returned, they are hopeful that these projects will start afresh again, and that the welfare that civil servants have been enjoying under the government, that they will now enjoy it again. There is high expectation on what the governor will have to do, especially from the people. Perhaps that was why they all came in their large number to welcome him.
Oh, thank you so much, Robinson. Let's all align with that hope and believe it gets much better. Thank you for the update, Robinson. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Nigerian Railway Corporation has signed a memorandum of understanding with Ajaokuta Steel Company, marking a significant partnership in the drive to transform the railway sector. Correspondent Ladi Bala reports that this collaboration is part of the federal government's renewed efforts to attract investment and partnership in the sector. The MOU, signed on the sidelines of the recent International Railway Conference, aims to leverage Ajaokuta Steel Company's expertise in producing steel and other materials for the railway sector.
Advantage to put up a system that will save money, technical exchange, and in return, the Ajaokuta Steel Company will be given the opportunity in a business terms level to produce some of our spares for us.
In Ajaokuta, this is an historic thing for us. It brings back the popular revitalization process of Ajaokuta. I mean, it's for Nigerians to now believe that Ajaokuta is working, as promised by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This process involves working with the railway for the profiling of some of their equipment and also manufacturing some of the parts that they will be using in railway.
The agreement spans 5 years and is renewable, underscoring the potential for long-term collaboration. In the meantime, the Federal Minister of Steel Development has responded to growing public concerns over the fate of Ajaokuta Steel Company Limited, reaffirming the federal government's unwavering commitment to reviving the long-dormant steel giant. In a statement released by the ministry, officials emphasized that Ajaokuta remains a key part of Nigeria's industrial future. A fresh technical and financial audit of the plant is currently underway to determine the current state of the facility and chart a path forward. This process, the ministry says, will be transparent, data-driven, and guided by national interests. The audit is expected to shape future decisions on ASCL's operations, investment needs, and long-term viability. According to findings from a previous technical report conducted in 2018, the plant is still in a generally robust condition, aside from expected wear and tear on replaceable components. The report also recommended modernizing the plant through automation of its manual control systems to boost efficiency. The ministry expressed optimism that the ongoing audit will provide the basis for a decisive move towards resuscitating the company. It reaffirmed the government's broader vision to build a modern, competitive steel sector capable of driving industrialization and infrastructure development across Nigeria. Urologists are urging men to understand that they may have strong sexual desire but still face infertility challenges if their sperm parameters are poor. The medical experts on Good Morning Nigeria recommend that a thorough fertility assessment is essential for men rather than relying on libido as an indicator of reproductive health. Lydia Sampson reports.
Creating awareness on the fact that male infertility is as common as female infertility, Guest on Good Morning Nigeria insists, is crucial to mitigate misinformation. The experts are categorical that some men producing semen without sperm face a condition called azoospermia, leading to infertility. These, they noted, may result from hormonal imbalances, genetic factors, or blockages in reproductive ducts.
The choices that people go into that may affect fertility. You have mentioned one. Alcoholism is one. If you look at the list of causes, part of the whole thing is alcoholism, and also the dose of whatever it takes over a long time. Alcoholism is just one. Cigarette smoking, and also other substance abuses like cocaine, marijuana. So there are so many things that one can indulge in that can affect the function, just like he mentions, just like my colleague mentioned, the function of the sperms, everything, the function of the testes.
When a couple, they are married for a year or two, they don't have children, the couple go together for the first time, so they are evaluated together. So you're able to pick where the problem is, the man or the woman. In fact, it is cheaper to pick it in the man, because in the man, just doing a sperm analysis, and maybe FSH, you can know where the problem is. But for the woman, you have to do so many tests to pick the particular problem. So awareness is very, very, very important.
Diagnosis, the guest caution, requires medical tests, stressing that the treatment vary from hormone therapy to assisted reproductive techniques like IVF with sperm retrieval. Early evaluation and understanding these distinctions, they acknowledge, help couples pursuing conception focus on the right health checks and treatments. In Abuja, Lydia Sampson, NTA News.
Wife of Nasarawa State Governor Selifat Abdullahi Sule has empowered 100 women with essential tools and inputs on fish farming. The empowerment, which is set to be in line with the renewed hope agenda to impact lives through agriculture, is coming after rigorous training and mentoring. Abigail Bashir's report is hereby presented.
Considering the prospects of fish business to promote economic prosperity, wife of Nasarawa State Governor Selifat Abdullahi Sule is equipping women with skills to catch fish in order to be self-reliant. After weeks of rigorous training in modern skills of the entire value chain of fish enterprise, the beneficiaries were handed operational equipment ranging from trampoline ponds, 1,000 juvenile fish, fish feed and cash support courtesy the Office of the Wife of the Governor and Senior Special Assistant on Women Affairs to Nasarawa State Governor. Expressing satisfaction with the training, Commissioner for Agriculture Tanko Tunga, who represented Governor Abdullahi Sule, assures the beneficiaries of government's commitment to continue to invest in agriculture for the benefit of the people. Beneficiaries laud the sustained intervention of the present administration to lift many out of poverty. With higher chances to boost income, stakeholders advise the beneficiaries to pass on the skills to others for enhanced productivity.
This is the News Desk at 3 on NTN's 24 More Stories when we return after this timeout.
The power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
This is NTA News 24.
Thanks for joining us again. The Lagos State Police Command has restored peace and normalcy to Tejo Shore Market Phase 2, Surulere, following a violent disturbance by suspected hoodlums who mobilized under the guise of protesting a power outage. The protesters damaged some sections of the bank premises and attacked police personnel on guard duty at the bank within the market. Security personnel repelled the attacks and firmly protected the bank from invasion by the hoodlums and exercised a high level of restraint in their actions. The 18 suspects are currently in police custody under investigation, and efforts have been made to arrest all other suspects that participated in the disturbance of the peace of the market and environs. The Lagos State Police Command wishes to assure members of the general public and traders in Tejo Shore Market and other markets in Lagos State that normalcy has been fully restored and the situation is under control. The Kaduna State Governor Uba Sani has promised that his administration will not borrow to finance projects. He made a promise at a groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of the road that connects Kayada Tasha, Kayada Gari, Ungwani, Sarki, Maskawa, and Dan Alaji towns in Lere local government. Mohammed Umar Ajingi reports.
This is Lere local government area, one of the villages rich in agricultural production in Kaduna State. It is now the turn of these villages, particularly the farmers here, to get access road to markets. The Kaduna State Governor and his team that have been going around different local government areas across the state for a while now, opening up the villages, constructing road for the people, are here to perform the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of roads in Lere local government area.
By investing in these foundational elements, we aim to boost rural economies, create more opportunities for citizens, and support sustainable development for thriving rural communities. Today's ceremony is not just about breaking ground. It is about breaking barriers. It is about opening up opportunities, especially for farmers, businessmen, and women in Lere local government area.
The people, including